Most people think building software requires knowing how to code. And yeah, for the last 30 years, they were right. You needed to know JavaScript, Python, SQL. You had to have years of experience and usually a computer science degree to boot. If you were a business owner or an automator, you stayed in your lane, you hired developers or stitched together SaaS tools and Zapier workflows. But something fundamental has changed. With AI and modern no-code tools, you can now build production-grade software without writing code. Not prototypes, not demos. I'm talking about real software that scales, that people enjoy using, and that solves real business problems. But the thing is, just because you can build software this way doesn't mean you should skip how the professionals do it. Software teams spent decades learning what makes software good, and if you ignore those principles, you'll still make expensive mistakes, just faster. In this video, I'm going to show you how software teams really work and how you can apply the exact same approach yourself using the modern tech stack. If you want to go deeper, check out my community Stack Labs, or if you want something built for yourself directly by my team, contact me at foundana.com. You see, here's what people don't really tend to understand. Software isn't like building a bridge. When you build a bridge, you know all the requirements up front. The load, the materials, the regulations, the span. You plan everything in advance, build it step by step, and when it's done, it's done. That approach is called waterfall, and it works perfectly for physical things. Software is somewhat different because requirements tend to change. Customers don't know what they want until they see it. Technology evolves mid-build, and feedback tends to reveal things that you didn't anticipate. You're not just building software, you're discovering what needs to be built while you're building it. That's why waterfall fails for software. It works well for bridges and houses and stuff that's been done over and over again, but not so good for software. And this is why Agile was created. In 2001, a group of experienced developers wrote down what actually worked after years of failed product. They called it the Agile Manifesto, and it changed software forever. They said that working software matters more than documentation, that collaboration matters more than rigid contracts, that people matter more than the process, and adapting to change matters more than sticking to a plan. Instead of guessing up front, you build something small, ship it, learn from it, and adjust. These ideas aren't theory, they are battle-tested and they still apply today, even when you're using AI. Traditionally, software teams were made up of specialists. Front-end developers built interfaces, back-end developers handled databases and logic, and the product owners defined what to build and why. Quality assurance tested things, and coaches kept the processes running. In big companies, dozens of people were involved in shipping a single product. I know, because I've been there. And what's so crazy about the modern stack is that you can now do the work of that entire team all by yourself. You're not hand coding components, configuring servers, or coordinating meetings. AI and no-code tools, when used right, handle the complexity while you focus on the decisions. You still connect everything, but you're doing it more visually, and you're doing it without code. The biggest advantage of this new way is that all the coordination overhead disappears. Traditional teams needed meetings, stand-ups, planning sessions, and constant alignment just to stay in sync with each other. When it's literally just you, your shared understanding is automatic. There's no waiting on designers, no back and forth on specifying the APIs, no handoffs, no merge conflicts. You move at the speed of your thoughts. That's why solo builders with AI can ship in days what used to take teams months. AI doesn't just make you faster, it gives you access to expert-level capability. Front-end expertise, back-end architecture, and automation logic are all at your demand. You describe what you want, and AI translates it into professional-grade implementation. The modern workflow looks like this. You talk to the customer, and you understand the problem. You define the smallest version that delivers value. You build the interface with Lovable, set up the backend with Supabase, connect workflows with NA10, deploy and ship. Then you watch how people use it and iterate. Put it this way, it's like the difference between a big restaurant and a smart food truck. In a big restaurant, one person takes orders, another one cooks them, another one plates the food, and someone else handles all the payments. Then you've got a manager running around making sure that everyone is in sync. if one person is slow or makes a mistake, everything else backs up. With modern software tools, it's more like a smart food truck. One person can take the order on a tablet. The system tells the grill exactly what to cook, the plate is ready at the right time, and payment happens automatically. You still need to take the order, you still need to cook the food, you still need to get paid, but the tools are all designed to work together. So one person can run the whole thing without needing to do all the coordination, all that waiting time. Just remember that what still matters is understanding the customers, thinking like a product owner, building in small increments and getting real-world feedback. AI can build what you ask for, but it can't really decide what's worth building so much. That responsibility doesn't go away. So if you want to learn how to do that properly and build software in this way, join us at Stack Labs. We teach the full process from product thinking to deployment using the modern stack. And if you're a founder, for example, that just wants this built for you and you need a team to do it, contact me at foundana.com. And in this next video, we'll dive into the most important role in this entire process, the product owner. As I mentioned, that's where the thinking happens that AI typically can't replace. It's what determines whether you build something useful or a piece of junk. Click through and I'll see you there.